The Tugu Negara, a monument that commemorates more than 11,000 warriors who died in World Wars I and II, as well as the Malayan emergency, was bombed by communists on August 26, 1975. The Malaysian government at the time commissioned Christopher Carney, an Australian lecturer who taught sculpture and fine art at the Mara Institut of Technology, to restore the damaged monument. Carney enlisted his students Abdul Mansur Ibrahim, Abdul Mufti Jantan, and Zulkifli Maulana. The restoration was completed a year and a week later in April 1977, and Tugu Negara was subsequently opened to the public on May 11th that year. The four of them then went their separate ways without realizing that they have forever left their mark in history. On October 17, 2023, they meet again after 46 years to revisit the site and reminisce about the challenging times working on the historical monument.
And nothing was written on the Tugu stating who did the project. Did you know who did the project? Anybody knows about that? It is four of us, but it wasn't mentioned. But if you were to go and climb up the Tugu, did you see the one that was holding the flag? On top of the head, the figure, we are welding our name up there. Okay, so that is the only one that you know. The four of us are there. Other than that, you will never get it. So you have to climb over, or you use a drone.
You fly up with the drone, you can see.
Yeah. Okay.
Sebenarnya daripada permulaan tu, kita start macam dia proposal lah dengan Chris. Jadi we started with a proposal when we went to for the bidding of your project.
Yeah.
When you go there, before you go there, we have a few trials also, isn't it?
Oh, we did, yeah.
You remember that then?
I remember that we go to JKR, all those kind of foundry to get in to know how to build up later on.
That's right.
Yeah. So kita sebelum tu kita dah study dulu ke JKR punya foundry, atau Terengganu.
And they were inexperienced in such matters at the time, but they learned very quickly. They were very good. They were selected by me because they had certain capabilities which I recognised in them, which was that they could learn quickly, they were intelligent, very smart boys. We were all boys then. And so we started the job, and it continued right through from beginning to end without any major problem, I must say. As we encountered difficulties, we overcame the difficulties. And I don't think there was any time throughout the project when we thought that it was more than we could do, or that we couldn't complete it on time or anything like that.
Untuk beritahu sebenarnya apa yang berlaku pada Tugu Negara adalah satu memberi kesan yang 100% pada diri saya bertukar. That is the time I buat keputusan bahawa art is my life. I sangat-sangat berterima kasih kepada my mentor, Mr. Chris Carney. He's the turning point of my life. I really take the challenge of repairing the Tugu Negara dengan mempelajari all the skill, all the technique, dan kebetulan masa tu I fresh graduate. I just sambung daripada UiTM, I sambung ke field macam practical training. So I really enjoy every minute of doing the job, and it really go into my heart. And kebetulan my late father was kalau sekarang panggil vet 69 kan, and he really encourage. Dia sangat teruja bila dia tahu anak dia yang bernama Zul ni is doing something to the Tugu.
For me, restoring that monument is the most important thing I've ever done, because of its historical context, because it describes what happened in this country at that time. And I think a lot of young people wouldn't think in that manner, because they weren't around when these things happened. And the monument is there today, and it tells that story. And I don't know what the others think, but I think that the fact that it was bombed enhances the monument because it's still telling part of the story. The fact that the resilience of the Malaysian people at the time was such that it blow a monument up, never mind, we'll just put it back again. You see? So it's important in that context to understand the continuity of events from time throughout time.
The plan for a reunion was mooted 2 years ago. The men said it had to be coordinated well as Mufti lives in Los Angeles while Karni resides in Tasmania. Besides visiting their old campus in Shah Alam, they have been invited by Gallery Seni Tuanku Nur Zahira for a dialogue with students and lecturers. Tugu Negara is currently under renovation till December and will be open to the public in January 2024.